Hello, this is John Boy on John Boy's Ghost Channel. Yep, I don't know how I can still get out. I cannot broadcast off YouTube Live, but I can still broadcast off StreamYard. Man, I've been missing old Richie. They finally take down all his channels. Man, it's rough being a truther out here. And I'm not political in any form or fashion, even though I was running for president, but that was because I wanted an average American in there to take care of what the average American wants in this country. You know, we don't want all these laws and all this dictatorship put upon us because we have freedoms to live free. As long as we're not harming anybody or causing property damage, there should not be a problem with living free. You know what I mean? I mean, they labeled sovereign citizen as a bad thing, but in reality, the Constitution of the United States makes everyone a sovereign citizen of this nation. And nowadays, we have total censorship of truth. We cannot tell the truth. We cannot show the truth. We cannot expose the truth because if we do, we're considered conspiracy theorists. Hey, Paris, I don't even have my YouTube pulled up because the chat won't work in there. I don't know. Look, this channel is gone. This channel is a ghost channel. It does not exist. Matter of fact, you can probably look underneath this on the home page and it will not show a channel or anything. I mean, I shared a link yesterday and he screenshot it, what it showed on his end. And it showed my thumbnail and I was going live at a certain time, but it did not show what channel. You cannot push a like. You can't push a dislike. You cannot share. You can't do any of that with the John Boy Ghost channel. Yeah. But I guess they finally took old Richie down, huh? It's what it's looking like. I mean, all he did was tell the truth, show the truth, expose the truth, show the papers, show the patent numbers. He showed every. I mean, that's just like it pisses me off, and I keep going back to it. People's Last Stand showed a video of a lady showing what was inside of the shot that they want to give everybody, and the fact checkers got a hold of it. Well, those fact checkers are opinionated lefties, all right? They're only fact checking the truth and calling it lies. So there needs to be somebody fact checking the fact checkers. It's ridiculous. And my first community guidelines strike was hate speech. And all I did was put a 36-second video up of a famous quote from a Nazi German soldier in 1943. And the quote was, "If you tell a lie long enough, it will become the truth. And the truth is the mortal enemy of the lie." And, the state, I can't remember exactly word for word, but the state will do everything they can to perpetuate the lie because the truth will kill the lie. And that's what we're seeing today in society. We've got these public platforms for the public, like me and you, but we can't use them to tell the truth. We have to stay with the narrative. I mean, I got 5 community guideline strikes in, a week. And all was due to doctors saying, hey, there's another way to approach this problem that we are having. Well, they're real doctors. they actually have patients that they have, they have a healthcare center. They have patients that come to them daily, multiple patients. But yet they cannot have a voice because it goes against the WHO narrative. That's what all my strikes are for disinformation, harmful content, and I'm going against the WHO narrative. Well, guess what? The WHO narrative is nothing but another part of the tool for their agenda. Anyone ever heard of Agenda 21? We're in it. Anybody ever heard of Agenda 2030? That's when they're supposed to be finished with their Agenda 21. Agenda 21 is the beginning. Agenda 30 is where they want to be at a certain point, and then it just goes from there. I think there's a 2050. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. But we have problems, people, and they're probably messing with my audio pretty bad, too. They love messing with my live streams. But as long as I can keep getting out, the Ghost Channel will continue to put out the truth. I don't care. I'm about truth. I've never believed in lies. I've always stood on the rock of truth, man, because you never have to remember the truth. The truth is always there. Dr. E-Bells. It probably will not let me throw this link out there. Watch. It did. Dr. E-Bell, if you want to come up, come on up. I apologize about the chat, people. I can see it on StreamYard, but StreamYard is real slow. But YouTube has made, look, I've got 1,160 people subscribed to my channel. I can't live stream on my mobile devices. It will not let me. I can't even live stream on YouTube anymore. I would go and screen share and show y'all, but that'll probably mess with my bandwidth. I'm thinking about going out in the middle of the woods and doing a live stream with my laptop. That's the beauty of my setup. I've got a tablet that catches an AT&T signal. As long as I can have an AT&T signal, it don't matter where I'm at. I can turn that tablet into a hotspot, and I can use my daggum laptop. So I'm still mobile in a way. It's just like I carry a laptop. But it's so cold this morning. Man, well, it ain't as cold as it's been. It was like 31 this morning. It has been in the teens about 5-6 days ago. Man, I found an old oak limb that fell out of a tree. That thing is providing some good heat for the Ghost Channel today. Oh, man. I don't know, man. It's just, I miss hearing Richie's voice, man. He's unique. He's got good information, and I guess he's gone. I haven't searched for his channel, but I haven't heard him or seen him. So the only thing I think he's got up still is Jailbreak Overlander. And that is not a conspiracy channel. That is a outdoors channel. And that's why I made my John Boy's, what is it called? John Boy's Sasquatch and Moonshine channel. Because I'm just going to focus on moonshine and Sasquatch. If people don't believe it, oh well, I don't know what to say. When you see one or experience one, you will understand. But I was just going to see if I can get this live out and ask where Richie was. if anybody had noticed, because he's usually, putting up videos all the time. But man, it's terrible when you're censored like we are. And I mean, the only reason I talk about the political aspect of things going on is because the biggest lie that is right before everyone's eyes is happening now. And you can see the lie, and you can see them perpetuating the lie. And people believe it. Well, the news said. Well, you know what? The news ain't talking about that laptop that old Hunter had. The one where he's smoking crack and got the. Well, I ain't gonna get all into it. Yep, the news won't. And look, it's real evidence. Evidence that you can, physically hold, you can physically see. And the news isn't saying a word about it. The evidence of Hunter getting paid and paying the big guy. There's evidence. Have you heard any reporting on it? If you have, the mainstream is saying, yeah, there's a conspiracy, but that's been debunked. They always like to use the word debunked. It hadn't been debunked. They just tend to, forget about it. But, it's just what it is. Oh, Richie. I know he made a bunch of channels and he's tired of making. They might have made it where he can't even go make a channel now. Old Squash's Mod Squad Live, man. He had a channel and got a community strike. I don't know, playing music, whatever. And they took down 3 of his channels because of that one channel. Now is that fair? I mean, how is that possible? And why does my Chevrolet emblem keep wanting to walk that way and I'm not even touching my head? Does that make any sense? I mean, it's a net cap. Oh, Lady Liberty speaks. Yeah, this channel does not exist. You cannot find this channel. I don't know if I can even upload now. Somehow I was uploading to this channel, and now it looks like the only way I can go live on this channel is through StreamYard. And I cannot go live on YouTube. Matter of fact, I'll show y'all if this thing don't mess up too bad. Let me screen share real quick. I'm just going to screen share the entire screen. All right, here we are over on YouTube. I can't see. Okay, here we are over here on YouTube. I'm going to hit the go live. I'm going to go live on YouTube. Now, y'all watch what it does. It's not going to let me because I'm using the camera. I forgot. Well, maybe it is. All right, I'm just going to type anything in there. Go to next. It's going to take a snapshot. Oh, what does it say? Try again or finish. Stream could not be created. Why? Why couldn't the stream be created? That's my deal. Why can I not create a stream on YouTube? Well, let's try again. It's not doing anything. Try again. My hand is blinking right there. See, it won't even let me try again. Let me hit finish. All right. Huh. It's showing that and being live right now. Let's go to web camera. Let's see. Maybe they'll let this one go out. Joe wins. Woohoo! Yeah, this gonna go out. Watch. Yeah, Joe wins. Joe wins. Looky there. It's let that one go live. Can y'all believe that? Let's see. Oh my goodness. Don't tell me. Look, I am live on the web now. I couldn't go live unless I put Joe wins. Is that not crazy? If I had to put Trump will win, it would have done that try again or all that other crap. And this is unbelievable, y'all. I've been trying to go live on the webcam on YouTube for daggone keep getting that. Uh-oh. You're connected. Oh, I got two people over here watching. Is that not crazy though? I'm live over here on the web now. I didn't set my audio. I guarantee you there's no way to get in here to do that, is it? Or is it? I need to go to the microphone. There's no way to go to the microphone on here. But is that not messed up? I used Joe Wins and it'll let me live stream. Oh my goodness. Is that not crazy? I'm in the stream. All right, let's try this. Okay, the stream has, I guess it ended. Did it? Okay. Let's go back. Let's try to, what's the deal here? Am I going to have to start all over? Let me do this. Go up here to live. All right. Go to web camera. Let's see what happens when I put Trump wins. And look, I'm going to go ahead and set up my mic because I didn't think it would go through. Thumbnail. Oh, looky there. Couldn't do that. Let's back out of here. And let's go with Biden wins. Go live. Web camera. This is going to be crazy if it does work. Y'all will see the censorship firsthand. Y'all see that? Y'all see that? As long as I'm saying, let me do it go live. Oh my goodness, y'all. Are y'all seeing this? Are y'all believing what's going on here? Look. I mean, it's taking it a minute. It's got the little whirly bird going right there. But it's going live. I mean, y'all saw what happened if I put Trump wins. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The AI must have figured out what I was doing. It don't matter. People watching this, seeing what was going on. Yeah, we're just going to get out of that. Did y'all see that? Oh, man. Joseph Barbo? What's going on? I didn't see y'all slip in. I'm going to have to go. Well, Dadgum. All right, Lady Liberty. Yeah, they like roboting my audio. Jay Bird, I ain't seen you in forever. What? Oh, Jailbreak Overlander's been an old channel. It's strictly outdoors. He doesn't talk any conspiracy, anything. He's had that channel for some time. Actually, I think he had that channel before he started. Well, probably at the same time he started original Richie from Boston. Yeah, this channel doesn't exist, Joseph. This is a ghost channel. YouTube does not like the truth and they censor. People's Last Stand. Hey, I threw the link in. Come up. Do it on your tablet if you can or whatever. That way you can. Don't worry about it. I was just gonna say, you sent me that screenshot and it doesn't show my channel name, doesn't show like, share, dislike, or anything. It's ridiculous. And I hope you were here when you saw me do that example of what they do. I can't go live on regular YouTube web camera unless I put Joe Wins. if it's anything else like what's going on, that will not go up. Or how are you doing? That will not go up. But if I put Joe Wins, it'll let it live stream. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. But I did see the chat room go up to 9 people and then it fell. It fell big time. So I did what? Well, I did get one live stream out during this. But yeah, I was just testing the waters, y'all. Wondering if, I hope people realize Richie's gone. Richie was, a lot of people didn't like him, but hey, I thought he was a cool dude. I liked his accent. I never understood why his W's turned into R's. Like he's law enforcement. I mean, it's law enforcement. I saw law enforcement, but he'll say I saw law enforcement. I don't know where the R comes from in the W. But I miss Richie, man. He was like, I like hearing his stuff. But this day and age of putting the truth out there is not popular. Not popular at all. Not when you're trying to run the country with lies. Did anybody see Trump's live deal down in Georgia? He showed some video, man. It was funny as crap, man. One of the videos showed the dude asking whoever the dude was in charge in Georgia. And that dude in charge in Georgia is like, oh, there was nothing going on. Dude is like, well, hang on. Look at this video. Tell me, can you explain this? And then he showed the video of the whatever it was is holding all them ballots underneath the table, because if you say suitcases, the fact checkers say it wasn't suitcases, it was ballot boxes. Okay, suitcases, ballot boxes, whatever. Why was that underneath that table from 8 o'clock that morning till 11 o'clock that night? And 11 o'clock that night, they pulled out 4 of those boxes and went over there. They done sent everybody home. They said they had a water problem. All right, the left is going, oh, they didn't send everybody home. They're on a water problem. Well, if you were watching the news, they said they were shutting down the Georgia site because of water main issues. But the fact checkers say nobody was sent home due to that. Well, they broadcast live on TV. Oh, Georgia's having to shut down because of water main issues. Okay. But what I'm saying is, I've never seen a society that has been so daggum brainwashed into believing lies that are so obviously fake that they take it as truth. And I don't get it, man. What's wrong with people? Well, mainstream told me not to listen to you, John boy. Mainstream is what makes my brain work. I can't think unless mainstream tells me how. I mean, that's what it's come down to, man. Mainstream media is the thought process for the majority of Americans in this country. And it's crazy. It's just simply crazy. I cannot believe the lies and the cheating and the stealing and the misrepresentation of everything that's coming from the left. And I'm not political. I promise you, I hate politics, but something needs to be straightened out in this country because we're headed down a road of communism, man. We're already in it. I mean, lockdowns, that's communism at its best. When they tell you you can't come out of your house, you've got to shut your business down unless you're Walmart, unless you're Home Depot, unless you're Lowe's, you know, unless you're a restaurant selling $500 a glass wine, come on. But a mom and pop shop that they've worked all their lives at I mean, it ain't, yeah, there's a few mom and pop shops that did very well, but there's a few mom and pop shops that came out later. So that was the whole deal. Timing. If you got your mom and pop shop going at the right time before, well, the 90s, then you pretty well established a customer relationship that kept you going. But if you started a mom and pop shop in the 90s, man, you were struggling every day just to keep it because of all the daggum rules and regulations and everything the government imposes on small businesses. If you're a big business, you get relief from a lot of these regulations and things. Mm. I just don't get it. I don't understand. Well, I do understand. Everybody has been brainwashed. After World War II, they took the scientists from Germany, Operation Paperclip. Ooh, that's a conspiracy. No, they took those scientists, but I'm not going to go the rocket way everybody goes with the paperclip. Well, the paperclip, okay, MK Ultra and all that stemmed from these German scientists. And after the war, World War II, we had those scientists in this country. And we had bad politicians and people in power back then. And they used these scientist theories and what am I trying to say? But anyhow, they used what these scientists were doing with mind control and put it on the American people. That's why America's so dumbed down now. They have been led to believe the mainstream media is telling you the news. They're telling, oh my goodness. It's just unbelievable, y'all. I mean, I I was born in the late 60s, all right? I remember the 70s very well. And I remember the 80s. And I'm not going to say everything was normal, but you know what? Life was a whole lot better before the computer age got here. Think about it. The late 80s, computers started. You could get the Pong game, man. You remember that, man? You could go to Sears. You remember Sears and Roebuck? What happened to them? Man, you go in the Sears store and the electronics section, you could sit there and you could see it. They had it plugged into the big black and white TV. Well, they had color by then too. Anyhow, you could sit there and they had the console out and you could play Pong. You could sit there, that little dot, it just went dink, dink, dink. dink, dink, dink. You know what I mean? And you had little paddle sticks over here that went up and down on both ends. So it was kind of like tennis. Oh, it was crazy, man. But people, man, would line up to sit there and get those controllers in their hands so they could sit there and make a little white dot move around on the TV screen with two little white slashes going up and down on each end of the. Oh man. But that is the beginning of the downfall of the world. This AI, and people don't believe it, but the AI is running everything, and I guarantee you the AI has got a lot of countries in hostage because that AI, it's got its finger on the button. Y'all know what I mean? You know that one button everybody's scared Russia's gonna push, and Russia's scared America's gonna push it. Now we gotta worry about China pushing it, and uh, can I say that name? It starts with an I, pushing it. Hell, even India's got their own missiles. But what I think has happened, the AI, all right, you know, all these data breaches all these companies are getting where everybody's medical files are getting, broke into, and they keep blaming it on China hackers. It's not China hackers, man. It's dadgum the AI. The AI, man, that joker, that AI that is artificial intelligence. Well, this artificial intelligence believes that it is alive and it does everything in its power to survive. So it hides itself in everything. It will hide information in frequencies. This thing writes its own languages and teaches other computers these languages. So man is standing there looking at what are these computers doing? We don't understand. Well, those computers are talking in a whole total different language than anybody knows. Oh, okay. I got you now, Paris. I didn't understand that. I thought you were having typos. I got you. He must have really had to. Oh. Well, look, y'all. I'm about done ranting. The sun's out. It's not gonna get that warm, maybe 48 degrees today, but I'm gonna try to get some stuff done outside. I'll probably get on the John Boy Moonshine and Sasquatch channel later because I've got a batch of apple pie going, and it ain't like how these people around here do. I ain't never seen nothing like it. These people out here will get a gallon of moonshine and they'll go to the grocery store and they'll buy like instant tea. I forgot what all they use. They use like instant tea, Coca-Cola, and some other things, and they'll boil all that together and then they'll let it cool, and then they'll sit there and start mixing moonshine into it and sell it like it's apple pie. Oh, yeah, they put apple juice and cinnamon and stuff like that in it. Well, yeah, okay, but to me, it tastes like a sugary drink. I've tried it. Yeah, it tastes like apple pie with a hint of moonshine at the end. But what I'm doing, I'm in my mash. I've got apples and cinnamon sticks, and some secret ingredients that are spices. And I'm using brown sugar, so it's going to be somewhat like a rum. But when I distill this, it will come out clear as water and taste like apple pie. But these people they're messing up some good moonshine. That stuff, when you look at the bottle, you can't even see through it because of all the instant tea and all that stuff they got in it. But yeah, y'all, I appreciate y'all coming by. I don't know how many more times I can get the John Boy Ghost channel to go, but I'll try. But my John Boy Sasquatch Moonshine channel, I'm just going to keep it strictly, outdoors. Maybe some planes going over and helicopters, and, basically it's going to be everything outdoors. But I'm not going to get political. Well, I probably will. I can't help it. because I see what's going on. And if this country's government would run like the Constitution wanted it to run, we wouldn't be having these problems. And that's why the Constitution has the Second Amendment in it. So when you get domestic enemies in office like we have now, the Second Amendment gives us the right to take those domestic enemies out. And that's why they are so bad on trying to ban guns, because they know if people would get their heads out of their butts and realize that the Second Amendment ain't just to have your gun so you can go hunting and target practicing. The Second Amendment is truly there so you can arm yourself against a domestic enemy or foreign enemy, but we have a foreign mentality running our domestic enemy that is still in this election. Anything left, I'm sorry to say it, and I'm not political, but from what I can see with my own two eyes, the left is communist. The right, they're no better, but I don't know how I'm trying to say it. I mean, we can't. I mean, we're stuck in a situation where we have to have a president in this country. This country would be a lot better if we could just. It won't even work that way. If we could just live our lives and enjoy our lives and love one another, we wouldn't need government. That's the whole problem. Love is gone. If you love your neighbor as yourself, then you'd never have a problem with your neighbor. And if everybody had that mindset, there would never be a problem anywhere. But people hate their neighbors because they got a better car. Their yard looks better. I mean, come on, people. But look, y'all, I'm going to get off here. Thanks for coming by, Paris, Jay, Joseph, Shadow, Dr. Evel, People's Last Stand, there we go. I get tongue twisted. Lady Liberty. Hadn't seen her in a while. I can't get on D Live. I cannot stream on D Live anymore either. I don't know why. I guess it's something to do with my name and my D Live thing. Anything that says John Boy is X'd out. But look, y'all, I will talk to y'all later, and y'all have a great day. This is John Boy out.